Greetings gamers and welcome to Canto Corner, the place where gaming feels all warm and fuzzy. Apart from today, because we are playing a rather brutal first-person shooter in Killzone 3. It's the Killzone 3 open beta if you're English, beta if you're not. You know, alpha, beta, gamma, delta, alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Makes no difference to me. Yeah, this I've recorded from the very beginning of this just to show you that it's my first game, hence it's my first impressions, and yeah, I went straight for guerrilla warfare, which is basically team deathmatch because I figured that's the easiest thing to start with. You know, kill a lot of people, try to die as little as possible, and I played around with the sensitivity settings and button layout and whatnot, and now I'm really enjoying this game. It took a long time for me to connect to this game, but once I did, I had a lot of fun, and I didn't actually know what I was doing. It looks to me as if I don't know if it's just in this game or whatever, that within a certain radius, your radar, UAV, spy plane, whatever you want to call it, is permanently on. And I still managed to get confused between my teammates and the enemy from time to time. I'm just looking at the classes here, and I choose I can't remember, infiltrator, I believe. I don't know, it just had a gun with some sort of silencer on it. It looked pretty epic. And yeah, for some reason I turned on toggle zoom in, zoom out, which means I had to press it twice. And I didn't change it until a bit until a bit in. But yeah, the maps, it's snow. I don't know. Game companies seem to be obsessed with snow. I mean, there's quite a few snowy maps in. I have no idea what happened there. Whether I hit him in the head or whether I shot him in the head, but he zoomed out or whatever. Anyway, I got my first kill. I killed before I got killed, and in a brand new game, that makes me very happy. But yeah, snow appears in a lot of games. There's a lot of it in Black Ops, and it appears that one map we get to play in Killzone 3 is also covered in snow. It's alright, I like snow. It looks quite pretty as this game can look. Anyone of you who've ever played Killzone 2, you know how it's not realistic in terms of its graphics, but it's bloody sexy. It's beautiful to look at, and this game is no different. It's just so crisp and clean and clear, and I just like that. It feels like a game. It feels like it should be. I don't know what this guy's doing. I think he was as confused as me. He could have shot me in the head, in the back, but he didn't, and I got myself a kill. But yeah, it looks amazing. It sounds. How can I put it? It sounds claustrophobic. There's a lot of sound in the map. There's a lot of stuff for you to hear and be hearing. You can soundboard incredibly well if you can manage to pick out which sound's coming from where. In terms of, you can definitely hear enemies coming up behind you. You can definitely hear enemies shooting, and you can definitely hear where you're going and who's round you. But there's a lot of sound to pick out, and I didn't realise that you could get killed and then get revived. It's like everyone has second chance, but unlike in it's a bit like Battlefield, where you can't really do anything when you're down. You're just sort of rolling around in pain thinking, oh no, I'm going to die, and you're going to be hell of a lucky. There I tried to shoot my teammate, or melee my teammate, and I got murked pretty much. And yeah, here's where I realised that I've messed up the old toggle in and out, so I changed that, and for some reason my sensitivity is on 70%. I'll change that during the game, as you'll see. But this is what happens. I run into walls and everything. But yeah, as I was saying, you have 5 seconds to have a medic, so someone has to have the medic class and be within, I imagine, 3 or 4 seconds to get to even revive you. That's just me fail aiming and sensitivity, and he shot better than I did. Yeah, so it's not really second chance as in Black Ops, so no worries about that. It's like Battlefield, and it sounds amazing, as I was saying. There's a lot of sound in the maps, and a lot of sound to discern between which, so you're going to have to be careful what you're shooting at. And I'm sure this guy should have died. I don't know what he was doing. I hope he hasn't got Juggernaut, but he's dancing around this pole. He buggers off, and then I get killed. Damn. I think this is the point I realise that my sensitivity is way off, and I change it down to 50, and it works pretty well from here on in. So, first impressions of this game. Killing people is relatively easy if your bullets are on target. It's not. You have plenty of time to escape, put it that way. So it's a bit more, I don't know if it's noob friendly, that if you can get shot you can run out of the way, because I tend to find that noobs, if they start shooting, they will not stop. Even if they're getting shot in the head, they will just hold the trigger, and noobs will be noobs, and I'm pretty noobish at this game. I did play the closed beta, alpha, beta, gamma, delta. I did play the closed one a little bit, and this is so much better. The zoom in on the guns is much better. When the first one came out, when you zoomed in on your gun, your entire screen kind of shot forward, and it was very disorientating. Especially for me, who doesn't like things changing too much as I run into the corner and I don't know where I'm going. But the map to me looks good. Shoot my teammate there because I get confused. The sound is good, the gameplay is good, it's been fairly balanced. Guns are guns. I'm sure that I've only, as I say, it's my first game playing this. I'm sure the other guns are either more powerful, quicker to fire. I've not tried sniping yet or anything like that. But yeah, it seems fairly balanced. Nobody seemed to moan in this game lobby. I feel sorry. You'll see at the end. I don't know if it's 8 on 6 the entire time, or if it's meant to be 14 people on the map or up to 16. I don't know yet. But it was 8 on 6 in my team's favour. And you'll see that the other team had one guy who did pretty damn well, and the rest of his teammates just didn't do so well. But I had a guy on my team. None of our team did particularly well. We just did a lot better than the other team. I don't know the score at the final score to score, if you will. I don't know if it's on the screen right now, but as you can see, there's 4 minutes left of the game, and I'm in second place on my team. That's all I can tell you about. I think the green markers is total number of kills that you're supposed to get. And their red is their team, but I don't know what kill counts there are indeed. And I get faster aim medal or something like that. I don't know what that means, but I have some faster aiming, and I get a headshot there, and that's the final kill that I get. But I don't stop there. I shoot this guy because I can. And as you can see, I get a pile of points and multipliers and something or other, and it all goes towards my XP. I do like the idea that the XP at the end is only added at the end rather than during the game, because it's always frustrating when you level up to a level in COD that you know is going to be a good level, but you have to wait to the end of the game before you can do anything about it. And there you can see my final score is 11-3. I'm going to carry on talking anyway, but yes. Final score was 11-3. The other guy had a score of 16 and something or other, and their team had a guy of 16 and something or other, but the rest of his team was pants. Yes. That is Killzone 3. I have been Canty on PS3. You guys have been awesome. Until next time.